I really didn't know what to pick this week, every weapon was kind of uninspiring for me, so I decided to take my time and read about each weapon's evolutions to make my choice and show you guys the weapons that, in my opinion, have the most potential. When I read about the Incarnon genesis of the Ceramic Dagger, I realized I could have a 120 initial combo or 7x combo counter during the entirety of the mission. I was amazed. I could play it with my favorite AoE primary as a pocket heavy attack melee that I can use to one-shot acolytes, fraxes or demolists. I couldn't believe that DE was giving us such a useful melee weapon. This dagger is insane and so easy to use. You don't even need to light attack once during missions. Once you stack your initial combo using your primary weapon, just EV attack and get instant Incarnon form if you just want to use it as a movement stick, or, like I did for this run, use it as a EV unit killer. When I was first testing the weapon, I wasn't sure about its damage potential as my plan was to kill fraxes without armor stripping and only 8x combo counter, but it worked. The Ceramic Dagger throws two small projectiles that are extremely easy to headshot with and implode the toughest enemies without armor stripping. This little thing is a beast. DE does such a great job at reviving those forgotten weapons, giving them this damage and utility. I'd never thought I would one-shot like this using a Ceramic Dagger. And I'm only talking about one-shotting with the two projectiles it throws. But you can also hit the regular EV attack combo on top of those two projectiles if you are close enough to the target to melee it. And that's a lot of damage. Note that after each EV attack, your initial combo is so high that you need to wait for it to go back up if you want to EV attack again with maximum damage. So during this cascade run, my goal was to see if it's possible to one-shot level cap frax units without armor stripping. Fraxes take plus 75% damage from corrosive and have overguard that take plus 50% damage from void. So I modded corrosive on my dagger and used the Elmim subsume ability Xata's Whisper on my Ash to deal with this overguard shield. In addition to that, Xata's Whisper allows us to deal a second instance of damage affected by base, elemental, critical and faction damage mods, and it double dips on faction damage and body parts weaknesses, and as we headshot, it's even more effective. Oh, I forgot, I used the Absolute Valor 4th evolution. Okay, this weapon can one-shot acolytes without priming. But as we encountered level cap fraxes, I was still priming with my Epitaph, so I modded Condition Overload. Added to that, I modded Corrupted Charge to crank up our base combo counter from 7x to 8x, to give us even more critical damage modding Blood Rush, Amalgam Organ Shader and Gladiator Might. Note that I used 3 Gladiator mods for this run, 2 on my Ash and 1 on my melee. Finally, as we EV attack, Sacrificial Steel is welcome for even more critical chance, adding 440% critical chance to the build. If you haven't picked up your Incarnon Genesis yet for this week, you should consider opting for the Ceramic Dagger. It's such a powerful, fun and unique weapon now.